Located on 225 acres in Garden City, Long Island, Nassau Community College, a member of the State University of New York system, has close to 20,000 students attend the school each year. The college mascot is Leo the Lion, and these are his stories of the school's absolute best and brightest who have graduated over the past 50 plus years. Let's catch up together as the Alumni Association of Nassau Community College proudly presents Lion Tales, a Nassau Community College Foundation production on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Welcome to Lion Tales, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation. My name is Aurora Workman. I am president of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Dr. Linda Nadian, a proud graduate of Nassau Community College, and together we'll share stories that will inspire, uplift, and often amuse you.
Each week, Aurora and I will introduce you to alumni of Nassau Community College interested in sharing their experiences here at Nassau Community College, along with the secrets to their success. Look for many new and exciting events on the Alumni Association social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and our web pages at www.nassaucommunitycollege.edu/alumni. If you, our listening audience, has any positive news you would like to share about Nassau Community College alumni, engagements, births, graduations, weddings, and/or accolades, email us at alumni@nassaucommunitycollege.edu and we will shout you out.
Well, this next guest was the winner of the 2014 Who's Who Among Students Award. Today's guest is Gerard Hinton Jr., a self-employed accountant and tax preparer who started and owns Fast Tax New York, where they offer fast, reliable, and accurate tax preparation, bookkeeping, and consultation. All right, welcome consultation. Welcome to Lion Tales, Gerard Hinton Jr., class of 2014.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so happy to have you here. Okay, so let's talk about some things. When you received what degree from Nassau?
I received an AS in accounting from Nassau.
Oh, okay. So was that AS because you're a tax man now? Was that degree? Was that your career goal?
My career goal was to get into the field of accounting, but eventually after Nassau, I went to SUNY Westbury and recently completed my degree as a Bachelor of Science in Accounting.
Oh, that's very impressive. That's a difficult degree to get.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So how'd you get to Nassau? What steps did you take to bring you here?
A lot. I started Nassau when I was more than 10 years after I moved from high school. I was 30 years old. I had a career as a retail stockbroker. And then I decided that something was probably missing. So I came here to Nassau one day, signed up, resigned from my position, took the English and math exam, and then I was enrolled 2 weeks later.
Yay.
And here I am today.
It's never too late.
No, it never is.
And that's what we always want our listeners to know. Anytime you can jump on in over here at Nassau and just, it's great when you're transitioning. When you feel that you have to transition, you want to remake yourself, you can always come to Nassau. So the stockbroker, that must have been kind of stressful.
It has its stresses. It does have its rewards. You are dealing with other people's money. But what I can tell you with regard to outbound cold calling, and I'd say more or less my life was, if you're familiar with the movie Wall Street with Charlie Sheen as Bud Fox, that was more of my day-to-day life. You could find one high net worth individual that can change your life. But in the end, if I could tell you anybody one thing, if they're interested in getting on Wall Street, is don't let the day-to-day market fluctuations or life fluctuations change your long-term objectives and goals.
Right, that can be stressful. Absolutely stressful.
Mm-hmm. So you went from being a stockbroker and you decided to first start your own? Or did you just leap from okay, I'm done, I'm clapping my hands, I'm finished?
I wish I was that talented, but I actually started a nationwide franchise tax preparation company, and the first year in my first season was 2015, and at the end of the season I was number 9 out of 32,000 out of the country.
Wow!
So I felt like I
of the
had some
best.
sort of talent to start something.
Yes, we have the best of the best here. And so in doing that, so between the stockbroker, did you just go right into your own business of that you have now, or did you have to take some turns and different paths to find your way?
To start a tax preparation office, learning some of the customer service aspect of working at a franchise office was pretty helpful. But previously, I've always worked for myself. I tried companies before. I'm open to it, but all in all, since after high school, I've always worked for myself as an independent contractor. Made my own salary since high school.
Wow, that's fantastic. So tell us about Fast Tax NY. And people, it's Fast Tax NY, all one word. So if you're looking for it.
Yes. So Fast Tax NY is a full-service firm with an office located in Freeport, primarily focusing on bookkeeping and tax preparation services, but more importantly, it provides fast, reliable, accurate service in a New York minute. And like I said, this upcoming tax season will be my 5th. I'm currently listed on the IRS.gov website as a member of the annual filing season program for tax preparers. I'm a QuickBooks Pro advisor. I'm a member of the New York State Society of CPAs. It was previously featured as a member of the week. I'm also a member of the IMA, which is the Institute of Management Accountants, and a member of the Long Island chapter of the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. So I'm pretty active in a number of the organizations locally here in Long Island and New York City, and I find it tremendously helpful.
Yeah, that's important to know because I know so many people, my colleagues and friends that are always looking for an accountant or, tax preparer in general because either their tax preparer is no longer alive or they had to change companies or whatever it was. So it's good to know that there's something available in a location where we live. That's a great way to, network and get more people to be able to become part of that. Tremendously.
And you must be really great to be a QuickBook Pro advisor. I was wondering who helps them put those things together.
Well, they have a number of tutorial programs. Intuit and QuickBooks is tremendously helpful. They have a QuickBook Connect program happening in April. Alex Rodriguez is going to be there. So it'll be in San Jose. So I look forward to attending that QuickBooks Connect program. Maybe even J-Lo might attend. Who knows?
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
Hopefully he brings a girlfriend.
Yeah, that would be great.
She'll come in to help support her man, Yeah. She has to do that.
And he wore his pink suit, all pink. Did you see that for breast cancer awareness?
That was wonderful. That was important. Yeah. Yes. Well, you're listening to Lion Tales on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I am Aurora Workman, along with Dr. Linda Nadian, and our guest today is Gerard Hinton Jr., an accountant, a tax preparer, and a proud alumni of Nassau Community College. So we were talking about Fast Tax, and we know, you came back to Nassau Community College at 30 and just redid it yourself, and now you have this fantastic business that's really, a staple in Freeport. So tell us, why did you decide you wanted to be or needed? Was it a want or a need to be self-employed?
I feel that it's just natural for my enthusiasm, temperament, and what I've been used to. I don't know any other way. I am open to working to a company, but I feel that it would have to be the right corporate environment where some of my key abilities would thrive. Mostly it's competition.
Yeah. Do you hire prospective accountants and tax preparers in order to alleviate the amount of work that you would have to do as the CEO of your own company? I
do hire more of an intern to teach them not only the data entry points, but probably the customer service, which I feel, as you discussed before, some of the people that you've mentioned are looking for an accountant. And I'd say I'd probably meet with more and more people that I feel that they're not getting the real face-to-face service or the service that they require, not only just for tax preparation, but their year-long services, whether it be mortgage or credit repair. And I don't just do taxes. It's not just for April 15th.
Right.
My aim is to make my clients' life better year-round. I'm available year-round. And if I don't have the answer, I can promise you that I have a network or a Rolodex that definitely does.
Yeah. Now with some of the tax laws that we see could be affecting Nassau County residents, especially homeowners that may not be able to use their home as a write-off, and that it could, in fact, prevent many families from getting an income tax return because they may owe, because they won't be able to, function with not having the write-off. So some of those tax laws, is there any advice you can give to our listeners about what they might want to look at when they're getting ready to prepare that return?
They can currently contact me. I can prepare them for an estimate, or it's still October. The year is not over.
Right.
So there are a number of ways to possibly protect yourself. If that does become an option, there is a cap on the deductions of your home. But also, you will start seeing New York State is a very different state than everywhere else.
And Long Island, of course.
Yes, especially.
Mostly Nassau County.
Oh, Lord. Yep.
That you will tend to see, you'll most likely see Governor Cuomo or your local municipality issue some new tax changes to possibly help in those issues of many families that might be affected negatively on the new Trump tax plan.
Well, Gerard, let me ask you something. Okay, a single parent having your own home, would you advise them to have a financial advisor?
I advise everyone to.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the, because, when people think about, a financial advisor, the average person is thinking, you have to have a lot of money, or you have to have a business, or you have to be in some corporate, mold. And, when you read your pamphlets, and it's like, wow, maybe if I had this, I'd be in a better position financially. So what would you say? Average people need to know that they should have or could use a financial advisor.
Indefinitely. Not only just an advisor, maybe many people think stocks, investments, even smaller scale. What's your weekly budget? How much are you bringing in and what are you spending out? Do you have a credit card? Are you leasing your car? What's your rent or mortgage payment? So at the end of the week or month, you're not living paycheck to paycheck, or you're not robbing Peter and paying Paul at the end of the month. That you really have a game plan, and that's the key to success.
Exactly, yeah. Budgeting and making sure that you're looking at those expenditures. I think that usually when something goes wrong, when you're doing your finances, that's when you say, wait a minute, what can I do to sort of organize this now and backtrack a little bit to get it straight? And how do you put, even a little bit of money putting away, you'd be surprised that adds up. And I know that it has helped a lot of people, even sending their kids to college, just having that little bit of extra in another account. Even if it's not that much, it makes a little bit of a difference to get you started with saving and organizing your financial situation.
Yeah, especially with money. I mean, I'll just speak for myself, but I'm sure some agree. I mean, with regard to financing, it does get stressful. And if you feel you're actually ahead of the game, that stress could be alleviated and you can find a positive outlook. But yes, you're correct. Putting a little bit of money away, saving for a college fund. There are even 529 plans. I mean, what do I find here about Nassau Community College? That you could even look at local colleges that we could name right down the block.
Exactly.
Is that this college is affordable.
Right.
And more students, kids 18 to 25, are seeing six-figure student loan debt, and they're in their 20s already, where you may have other options here on campus, right here in Garden City.
Right. And we've been trying to make sure that we focus on the fact that Nassau Community College is so available to students in terms of the future. And so they want to make sure that they maybe start out here and save a little bit of money. You are listening to Lion Tales. Today's guest, an accountant for New York who has won the 2014 Who's Who Among Students Award, and member of the Alpha Beta Gamma International Business Honor Society, Gerard Hinton Jr. My name is Dr. Linda Nadian, along with Aurora Workman, on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within,
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.